Well, hello, and thanks for joining us for another update on MarkTwainZephyr.com. Also, our Facebook and Twitter pages at Mark Twain Zephyr. I'm Robert Tabor, Director of Passenger Development here for the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. And it's great to have you here on Valentine's Day, Sunday, the 14th day of February 2021, with another update on everything Mark Twain Zephyr related. Yes, it's serious out here when we got our Stormy Cromer fur hats on. It is currently 6 below zero right now. I don't think it's gone above zero all week since our last update, and down to 26 below zero tonight. So if you don't believe me, here's our weather forecast up here in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. Yeah, 26 below zero. Currently 6 below zero at 3 o'clock here on Sunday afternoon. Let's send it first in behind me to Effie Dean. We have our crews working hard and keeping warm. We have the two Lances and Phil with a look at the reconstruction of the kitchen and bar area here on the Effie Dean. This is our first time taking you aboard the Effie Dean, I believe.
Yeah, welcome to the Effie Dean.
So this is our third car now that we're working on.
We've been in here for about a week and a half now, and we finished taking stuff off the walls and insulated everything with rock wool.
Oh yeah.
And put down 3/4 inch plywood floor for most of this part.
Okay.
And 1/2 inch signboard on the walls below the windows. It's all stainless steel and
okay.
built like a battleship. So
nice. So this was because this was the Pioneer Zephyr. So some people might be wondering why we have two kitchens, one in the Huck Finn and then one in the Effie Dean. But these are two actually separate trains. So this would have been the kitchen for the Pioneer Zephyr, then I take it.
right.
Can we take a peek in here and
Sure.
see how the reconstruction process is going?
Sure.
All right.
Just like in the other kitchen, this one has a coal/wood cook stove
Oh, okay.
by the exterior door back there,
Okay.
and lots of ice boxes, coolers, storage areas, sinks, water fillers, and it's all built in tight. Lots of screws and some welding.
Is it built in there? As Todd, does this compare and contrast to the to what you were doing a couple weeks ago in the Huck Finn kitchen? Is it pretty much kind of the same, or is it harder or easier?
I'll let the Lances address
the
that
Lances.
because they were doing this.
It's almost the same, except it's half the size. The other kitchen is at least double the size.
Oh, so this is a lot smaller in the Pioneer Zephyr.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened is this stuff was put in, never thinking it was ever going to come out. Like the floor down here is welded in and screwed in, like it was over in the other car's kitchen.
Okay.
So there's a cut over there I did earlier. I got to make another cut here eventually, but it was never meant to come out.
Okay.
This stuff's armored, it won't move.
Which I thought was interesting because I mentioned, you think maybe back in the 40s they'd have more, maybe hey, in 10 years we'll have a newer type stove or newer type refrigerator.
Yeah.
But so their thinking was this stuff is not going to come out.
This was state of the art then, and
And they didn't think.
they haven't improved a lot on it. In fact, they make it cheaper now.
Remember, this had the charcoal water filter,
Oh.
which is right here. There's your
What is that?
It's a
Wow.
water glass filler.
that went right here.
Oh, look at that.
And they had the
Was this
charcoal
like self-serve, you think? Or?
Probably the waitresses probably filled.
And they would put a glass or something right against
Yep, right
it.
here.
Oh wow! Did the other kitchen have that? I don't think so.
No, this is different.
Or the Pioneer Zephyr had that. Wow.
Yeah, down there you can see the charcoal. I don't know if you get enough light in there.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a tank down there that had a filter in it, and it was.
Was that good for drinking water?
It was all sealed shut, so it goes through there and then out the filler up here.
That is pretty cool. Wow.
This is the lid that was on it.
Oh wow.
Screwed on it. But it must have been excellent drinking water.
Yeah. Fill it up. That's interesting. Wow. So what? Any other interesting things you found out back there?
Some more beer bottles and cans.
Yeah, some old
Did you? Oh wow.
But Miller Lite.
Those are
so
probably-
not ancient, but
from the 80s probably.
old styles.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be the walkway. People come through the door from the Huck Finn, And then this all, you're going to have to take out
Yep.
all of this where Lance Donato is in the yellow coat. And then people will come around this way. So he's taking out the piece right there.
This is the ice chest,
Okay.
which, yeah.
How long do you think it'll take? A week or two, kind of like the other car. So if we check back with you next week.
Yeah.
By next Friday, a lot of this will be done.
Okay. Well, that'll be good. We'll check in with you. We'll check in with you next Friday then.
Last fall, Bob and I cut in these 4 windows in this room.
You're gonna add some windows
Yep.
too.
Well, we put these 4 windows in.
Oh.
This was all stainless steel, and we had to cut things out of the way
Oh wow.
and remove some structural pieces. Not serious structural, but.
And then the end game will be a curved bar though. It'll start about here
Yep.
and then curve kind of diagonally and around back that way. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Phil and Lance, and we'll. All right. Thanks both to Lances and Phil for that update on what's going on, the reconstruction of the kitchen and bar area on the Effie Dean. And we're going to send it 7 miles away now to our off-site property. And for that, we have Nick up there who's going to give us everything we want to know about bead blasting. Nick, let's see what you got for us.
We got the bead blaster set up. We brought in an air compressor to give us enough air to actually get it to work. And as you can see, I've actually gotten through most of one pallet already.
So that's all. You can definitely see the difference.
Yeah, so
There's the bead blasted, the new, I guess you could say,
Yep.
parts. And ugh, what a difference.
Yep,
Those are all the old parts that you still have to do.
There's 60 some years worth of stuff on them. So.
Look at that. And that, I mean, it looks almost brand new compared to the pile. That is amazing. So you can't just, look at this. You can't just wash that off. Why do you have to use a machine like this?
Part of it is because most of what's on there is rust, and rust you just can't wash off. You have to
You
have to actually physically separate it from whatever it's attached to.
Okay.
When I've done restoration work in the past, we've used everything from like grinding wheels to wire wheels and things like that. This is the first time I've used the bead blaster, but I have to say I'm definitely a convert. It's way faster doing this, and you have a lot less impact.
How long did it take to do these parts so far?
Actually, this is what I've just done since this morning.
Oh, okay. So about a pallet and 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Or
And I kind of thought it'd be kind of neat to show you guys just an example of, this is one of the braces for the brake system. It basically sits on the end of one of these things. There's a little spring that usually sits in there, and it just helps cushion the shoe when it's applied to the wheel. And I figured we could have a good chance to have a little before. I'll show you the process of actually bead blasting it, and you can see what it looks like coming out.
Okay, so
Yep.
we'll get a close-up look there. Okay, looks pretty old and worn out.
It's had a full life.
All right, so now you're gonna show us live here how this all works. So there's like a door.
There's actually doors on both sides for this, so you can feed in from either side.
All right.
And essentially, what you're looking at inside here is just.
Oh wow.
We've got a hopper full of little glass beads, or like really. They're actually right underneath this grate here. You can actually see the hopper.
Okay.
You have a set of gloves, and sleeves in there that you can use, and then there's a little.
Looks like something out of The Simpsons.
A little bit, yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, and then there's a little handheld gun basically that you can use to direct the stream of beads to where you want to go.
It's pretty big. Will all the parts you think fit in here somehow? Or?
I'm still experimenting with what exactly I can get in here and still manipulate well enough to clean. But thus far, all of these have gone through without too much issue. So,
Okay.
Next thing is I can. It's actually got a foot pedal power. There's no trigger on that little nozzle in there.
Okay. Your hands are in there. And
Yeah, so both hands are in there. You don't have to hold down the nozzle. You just depress the foot pedal, and it shoots. And we've got this set right now to about 90 psi. So it gives you a nice, quick blast.
So about 2-3 times the of your tire pressure on your car, I guess.
Yep, it's actually coincidentally it's also the same that most brake pipes on freight trains.
Oh, so you slide your hands in there.
Yep. So I don't know if you can see inside.
There's the gloves.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can either do this with, as a handheld, or you can do it, just setting it down. But
Okay.
you can just depress your foot, and away it goes.
Oh wow! Look at that dirt come off.
Yep.
Or rust, I guess.
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Now, since this is a round piece, it kind of gonna have to move it around a little bit. And there's the air compressor.
Ah, okay. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds. With the little clock up, we were timing you there.
Nice.
So now you're gonna try to get the piece out?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna go this way. Alright. Wow. Look at that. So that is just 4 or 5 minutes of work. It could be original, almost looks brand new.
Yep, this is obvious. This has been repaired a couple times. This is, bronze that's been, brass that's been.
Do you think that would have been by the railroad?
Yeah, this
CB&Q back in the day?
Yeah, this would have been a railroad repair.
Okay.
But what's kind of neat, too, is that you've talked about things that you found inside, other parts of the Zephyr. This actually has patent number. You can read the patent number on some of them over here.
Oh, wow.
And some of the bolts I pulled out actually have date stamps on them. There's one of them over here that's stamped from 35, so it's probably an original bolt out of the truck. So,
wow. All right. So what's the next step? What are you going to be doing in the next couple of weeks? I imagine probably a lot of this, huh?
Yep. As you can see, I have a whole shop's worth of stuff to work through here. I can get through, pallet and a half or 2 pallets a day. It'll go pretty quick.
All right.
And then, we've got one more truck to move up here to finish disassembling. We're basically at 3.5 right now that we've taken apart. When that gets up here, we'll obviously take that one apart, and then we'll work on getting sandblaster up here so we can actually sandblast the exterior trucks much the same way, so we can look and see if there's any cracks or obvious defects. And then
you start putting them back together then?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, unless there's anything to repair, obviously.
Well, this one's good, right?
As far as I can tell, this one looks good.
All right.
It's obviously been repaired a couple times, but it seems to be in relatively good shape. And it's not doing anything super critical. It's just basically braking the movement, slowing down the movement of the brake shoe as it, contacts the wheel. So.
All right.
As far as I know, this is good to reuse.
All right. Well, thanks for showing us all this, and we'll check back with you in a couple more weeks. Thanks so much. Bye.
So Robert left his phone on the ground, and now it's his turn to be the on-camera star, and I am the cameraman.
You're gonna trust me with the bead blasting.
Yes,
okay.
We'll give this a shot. So,
all right.
So you need to use your foot to activate it when you're ready, and then just put both hands into the gloves.
Okay.
And I think we can see in here.
Hi, everybody.
So
Do I get a donut like Homer Simpson?
We do have a donut,
I
actually.
blew up Springfield. Springbrook.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, sorry for all you folks who live in Springbrook. Alright, so this is the gun.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're just going to use the foot pedal down there.
And this is what I'm doing here, this piece.
Another one like I did.
Okay. Should we put up a clock to see who can do it faster? Or we're going to be here for 20 minutes.
Let's go for quality.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. Alright. Give it a try.
Alright.
I don't know if you've ever used like spray paint or an air gun, but just kind of like back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
it'll
go.
help you sweep off with that.
Okay. That's a 10-second penalty for not knowing that. I was a good kid, Nick. I didn't spray paint railroad cars.
I have yet to do that here myself, but I'm sure that will happen. That's coming. Alright.
Alright.
Let's see what we have.
Look at that.
Not too bad.
Look at that.
Cleaner than it was, for sure.
Pretty good for a first timer.
Yep, pretty good.
Do I get to keep it as my souvenir?
I kind of need this one.
Oh, alright, fine, Nick, fine. Alright, we'll see
Don't
you.
ever let anybody tell you you didn't get your hands dirty rebuilding the Zephyr.
That's right, they think I'm just a communications guy. Alright, thanks a lot. We'll see you back next week. Alright, thanks a lot, Nick. Yes, we learned everything there is to know, I think, about bead blasting, and boy, that was fun, even getting to try it myself. That was pretty cool. So that'll be going on the next couple weeks off at our off-property location. Just a couple things before we let you go. We want to invite you to head over to one of our brand new websites. It's mtzstore.com, mtzstore.com, and we have our books for sale. Finally, we've been working on them for about the last 11 months or so. And the first 2 volumes of our 3-volume history series on the Mark Twain Zephyr is now up for sale to the general public. So go check it out, mtzstore.com. Put your order in, and each order does go to help support the restoration efforts on the Mark Twain Zephyr. From the beautiful 6 below, going down to 26 below is 0 tonight here at the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. I'm Robert Tabor, and we'll put plenty of pictures up throughout the next week, and we'll have our next video update for you a week from today. We heard it might get up to freezing by then. Yes, February 21st. Until then, have a great day, and thanks for following us.